Okay, you're going to start with your right leg. Bend your knee as you're doing, and try and soften your leg, your knee, your foot, your ankle, your shoulder. And now you're going to press, but what I want you to do is the direction of your knee is going to go towards the door, and then you roll. There you go.
Right.
So a little slower, and really feel your knee going towards the door. And if there's any pain or discomfort, you're going to stop. And feel how the motion of your heel is really what's causing the whole movement, the whole cascade from your heel pushing, and that moves into your lower leg, your upper leg, and eventually causes your pelvis to lift and roll. And you'll do that, maybe 8-10 times, and then let it go. Right now you don't have to do, you've already probably done 10 times. And notice as you're lying, what you feel, what's different. Is any of your body parts more on the table? Is one side of you longer? Do you feel yourself pressing in more on one side? More of your back on the table on one side? So you're going to, when you're doing this at home, you're going to make sure and take that pause in between. And now bend your right leg and make sure your foot is really flat, and that your leg, your pelvis, your back, your foot, everything is soft. And go ahead and press into your heel. And so now what you're doing is you're moving it out.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna press
forward.
And even if it's a small movement at first, bring the weight towards the door. There you go. It doesn't have to be a big movement. And so let it go and really let the heel, there you go. See, it's really unfamiliar to you, and so you're kind of looking for your old way to do it. See, when you go out, that's losing that connection.
Goes in, or like curves in while my knee goes straight.
Yep. Yeah, your hip is rolling. It's it's rolling to the inside.
Right.
Yep. Okay, let that go. And notice what changed now. How is your left leg lying? What are you feeling in your back on your left side? Your pelvis, how is that lying? And now bend both knees and put both feet standing. Maybe move your feet a little bit apart. See if you can get your feet just in like hip width. So that's a little wider than your hips. There you go. Okay, now lift your pelvis by pressing into your heels and lower, and try and do it with as much ease as possible. So you're lifting, I gave you the wrong instruction. You're going to lift just the bottom of your tailbone, and then as much as your pelvis wants to come up from that, what's easy? Just doing what's easy, even if it's a tiny motion.
So it's almost like imprinting and then lifting.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, and notice that right now you're not on your foot at all, you're not on the ball of your foot. So let your whole foot be flat. Even though you're putting more weight into your heels, your whole foot's going to be flat. And notice as you do it, feel the changes actually in your feet and your legs. And after you've done that 8 to 10 times, let it go and go ahead and put your legs down. And now feel how you're lying on the table. Does your pelvis feel more even? Where's the weight of your legs? Are your legs a little bit more rotated out? Does any part of you feel softer? Where is the weight on your heels now?
Are you asking me?